Hello, hello, everyone. Okay, I have been saying for a while that Wendy's has to bring back the mushroom burger, the bacon mushroom burger. Although I think previously I think I just called it the mushroom burger, but they did. So that's what I got today. I just got the single. Actually, I'll just tell you what I got a while before. We'll try to keep it as warm as possible. And I have Miss Miss 15-year-old here this week. So she's here the whole week, and then she'll be here all next week. So she'll just go home for the weekend. Okay, I got a medium fry with sweet and sour sauce on the side. I got a 4-piece spicy nugget, sweet and sour on the side. So hopefully the sauces are in there. Sometimes they do, for the most part they do, but sometimes they forget. And then I got the mushroom bacon cheeseburger. I just got the single. And it has applewood smoked bacon, Munster cheese, roasted mushrooms, creamy garlic spread. And then I, of course, got pickles added on as well. And my total, including the tip, was $22.08. And the crazy thing is, like, the receipt, you know how they tape the receipt on the bag? So it was, if you don't use, like, I use DoorDash. Um, but if I was to go and get it, it would have only been like 12 something. So 10 extra bucks. No, oh no, they do have the sauce in there. I think they might just have one. Let's see. Spicy nuggets. Oh no, they did get two. Thank you, Wendy's. They didn't put any napkins. I might have to grab another napkin. We got a couple fries. I know I went a little over my budget, but at least until I get a job. No jobs yet. I'm telling you, it's not going to be a very good Christmas for me. So I'm just gonna get for my daughter, and then my family, we draw names. Ooh, that's gonna be messy. Oh, I'm gonna have to grab some other napkins. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab a couple extra napkins, and then I'll give you guys a close up. 1 second. Hi, sweetness. Okay. I think I told y'all I have to ignore her when I'm eating because she's older, and I don't think she has really stinky breath. Which is, I mean, Sebastian has stinky breath, and sometimes that happens. Now, Sebastian's vet doesn't want to put him under anesthesia because of his kidney disease. So, now my other Siamese that I had, I think I told you all before, but his name was Simon. Simon the Siamese. So I vowed that, okay, I'm going into another story, but I vowed that I will always have a Siamese for the rest of my life. My grandparents had Siamese. I love Siamese. I will always have one. My first Siamese, Simon, I got when I was still in high school. Um, but he had hyperthyroid and kidney disease as well. And he lived to be almost 20 years old. He was like 2 weeks away from his 20th birthday. Um, now, he had what's called FORLS, is the abbreviation in the mouth. Luckily, Sebastian doesn't have that. But Simon, I took him to a college, a teaching hospital, quite a few times, and Simon had a lot of his teeth removed down there. Um, but yeah, they did really good with him. Now I had a different vet. Well, Sebastian went to this vet, the same vet as Simon, for a little while until I moved. Now he goes to a vet that I've been going to for years, but um, yeah, they don't want to put him under anesthesia. Whereas with Simon, the vet I had at the time for him, they mentioned that you should, no matter what stage of kidney disease, and even with hyperthyroid, you should still clean their teeth. Now he needed a lot of extractions, like I said, but because that can make the kidneys worse and can lead to heart issues and stuff like that. But Sebastian's vet doesn't want to put him under anesthesia. He did have his teeth cleaned last year, and they did some extractions last year, um, but his teeth are bad again. Oh, not all of them. Some of the molars that he does have left. But yeah, she doesn't want to put him under anesthesia. So I don't know. Maybe when I get a job and I get him back to the vet, we'll see what his kidney values are looking like, and maybe I can get him down to a teaching hospital and have them do it down there. But anyway, let's give you a close-up. I'm starving. All right. I know it looks little with it just being a single. If I was working, I probably would have got a double. Oh, I might not be able to open it. Let's see. Ooh. And they did put pickles, so pickles typically do not come on it, but y'all know I love pickles. I'm trying to get y'all a good picture. Yum. The sauce is amazing, that garlic sauce. Sorry, I always get it uneven. And then when I'm editing my video, I'm like, oh my goodness. But it looks like it's even, but when I'm editing, I'm like, no, it's not. Okay, let's eat. So yeah, no job yet. I'm gonna apply to the, I was gonna do it yesterday. Then I started doing other things. But I have a long list to apply to today. So how are you guys today? I hope you are doing well. I love their sweet and sour too. I like McDonald's, but I also like Wendy's. Sweet and sour. Okay. Spicy nuggets. Mmm. Delicious. I feel so bad for my daughter. Ooh, a little spicy. She's been applying to jobs too, and she had 3 interviews for this company, and they just gave her the notice today that they gave it to someone internal. So I feel so bad. She was really hoping she would get it. She's working somewhere now, but she's been applying to other places. It's heartbreaking. And this is Gold Peak Raspberry Tea. However, there's just a little bit left. And I don't have any more in the fridge. I have peach. So I have my cup ready to go with peach. So you might see my other cup. Might have to break out the other cup. All right, let's try the burger. I've been waiting for a while. Mmm. Let's give it a taste. 10 out of 10. That garlic sauce, the mushrooms, the bacon, the burger, perfect together. Love it. I know a lot of people don't like mushrooms, but oh, there's the sauce right there. No, we're not wasting that. But if you don't like mushrooms, maybe just try it with the bacon and the sauce. Like ask to remove the mushrooms, because I'm pretty sure you can. That sauce and the bacon, it just all goes perfectly together. Mm, 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 mm. Dripping the sauce. Delicious. Oh my goodness. Mm, 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 mm. Love it. I'm heating up Sebastian's fluids over here. Fluid day. It is fluid day. This month is flying by. Can't believe Christmas is almost here. It's a rainy day out today. But it's in the 40s, so I have a short sleeve shirt. I don't think I told you all, but so this year, I hope I didn't say this already, but my heat didn't kick on. Oh, I might have already told you. My heat finally kicked on November 22nd. I think that was the longest I've gone before the heat actually kicked on. You know, I like to do it as a contest. A contest to myself. How long can I go before the heat kicks on? Pretty sure that's the longest. Pretty sure. And while I was talking about my Siamese cat, I don't think I said this already, but I vouched that all Siamese cats that I have in the future, their names will start with an S. So that's why my first cat was Simon. And then Sebastian starts with an S. So when it's Sebastian's time and I get another Siamese, which I hope is not for a long time, I hope he lives to be 30. I don't think it'll happen, but that would be awesome. But anyway, my next Siamese cat will, his name, and it's, I always have to get a male Siamese. But my future male Siamese cat will also, the name will start with an S. And I like different names. Well, Simon wasn't. Well, back then it was. Although nowadays I see a lot of Siamese cats that are named Simon. But back then it wasn't too common. Oh, guess what? Samara. Pretty sure she's allergic to lamb now. Like, she's becoming allergic to everything. So, I'm pretty sure I told you all, I got that Ziwi Peak air dried lamb food. For her. And the reason why was because I'm like, maybe I can save a little bit of money by just adding some of the Ziwi Peak dry food into the Feline Natural wet lamb food, you know, to fill her up. Well, I told y'all I was doing that, and they come in like little squares. But what I was doing from the very beginning, you know, she would get her Feline Natural lamb, and then I would just take like a couple pieces of the Ziwi Peak and break it up in little pieces and put it on her food. And it wasn't a lot. Like I know what they can handle. So I was doing that. Remember, I told y'all, but she was puking, like she was vomiting. Mm. Oh my, messy. So yeah, she was vomiting from it. So I'm like, okay. And then I think I went a couple days and I didn't give it to her. Started giving it to her again, doing the same thing. And she would vomit. So I'm like, all right, so you're done with that. So I stopped giving her that. And then I do occasionally give Sebastian some of it, and he does not vomit from it. So I'm like, okay, so it's not a bad bag of food. Well, when was it? It was maybe like sometime last week. She started vomiting after she ate. She never vomits. Well, she'll get an occasional hairball, and I can always tell her hairball is from Sebastian because hers are light and Sebastian's are dark. So I'm like, seriously? So the first day, I'm like, I wonder if she was eating the Christmas tree, but there was no pieces of the Christmas tree in her in the vomit. So I'm like, well, maybe she just has an upset stomach from something. Next day, feed her right after vomit. She vomited so much. It got to a point where it was every single feeding she would vomit right after. And she's never vomited before with her allergies. She vomited on my bed. I've washed my bedding, and I even started laying towels down on the carpet so that I'd rather just wash towels instead of steam cleaning the carpet. Although I also do it when I have dogs, like especially when it's raining or when it snows, because I did steam clean the carpets like a month ago or so. So I lay towels down. That way, when it's wet outside, it doesn't get my carpet all dirty and yucky. It just goes on the towels and then I can wash them. But last week, I've washed those towels so many times. So I'm like, okay, I'm wondering if she's allergic to lamb now. So a couple of days ago, stopped feeding her the feline natural lamb. She hasn't had any of the Ziwi peak for a while. I'm like, what am I going to feed you? And here I am looking on Chewy for like foods that have no chicken, which is very difficult. You find either like chicken liver or chicken broth or even other foods. Like I was looking at venison, rabbit, duck. So then I'm like, okay, let me just try to give her that Young Again Lid Zero. Because they use a hydrolyzed pork and then chicken fat. But when cats have allergies, it's usually to the protein, the meat protein, not the fat. So that's what she's been getting the past probably 3 days. 3 to 4 days. Not vomit at all. No vomiting at all. I don't like giving her strictly dry food though, because now she's drinking water because, she's not getting the moisture from the wet food. I mean, it's good that she's drinking water, but when she eats wet food, I never see her drinking water. So what I might do is, it makes me wonder, no, I don't know. It's so hard trying to narrow down cat allergies, and she definitely has more than one, for sure. Most definitely the ragweed allergy. Actually, better eat my last nugget with the sauce. So yeah, her eyes, when it's spring, summer, and even into the fall, I think I told y'all, and I would have the windows open, her eyes would get all red. They'd be watery, itchy, she would itch her body. But those you know, in this midst of summer, when the AC was on and the windows weren't open at all for, you know, a couple months, nothing. No red eyes, no nothing. But what I might do, I might try to feed her some of the homemade chicken just to see. Now I do use the completer. I use Easy Complete, so it does have chicken liver, and then the food is chicken. But I just want to see if she's going to vomit from it. I'm trying to remember. Oh, no, see, that wouldn't, it wouldn't be that. I don't know. Either she's just getting more allergies. Like I told my daughter, if I feed her the chicken and she vomits or her eyes get red, like, what am I going to feed her? Crazy. If any of you out there have cats with a chicken allergy or lamb or a protein allergy, what do you feed your cats? I'm curious to know because I'm scared to do, see, when I have this dog here, I sleep down here, so I'll be down here all week. So I would hate to feed Samara and then have her go upstairs and puke on my bed and me not know it until late at night when I go up to brush my teeth. Unless I maybe lay something down on my bed. Crazy though. Or actually what I could just do, because Samara's not scared of this dog, but what I could do is maybe just feed her in the basement. Because that's what I do when those two wild dogs are here. Because she stays in the basement for them. Maybe what I could do is just feed her in the basement and then just shut the door for a little bit and see if she vomits. Because it's a lot easier to clean up down there because it's just like a cement floor. Because she was literally vomiting pretty much, maybe I would say within 5 minutes of eating. Maybe I'll do that. And then after like maybe 15 minutes, I'll do 15 minutes to be safe. And then after that, open the door, go down and check. Crazy though. But yeah, this burger, amazing. Love the Munster cheese. Munster cheese melts really well. I love Munster cheese. And Munster cheese is I feel like it's creamy. It's a subtle cheese. It's not strong. But if you like garlic, that garlic sauce is amazing. Definitely garlicky. Bacon, amazing. Even the mushrooms have flavor. Love it. Absolutely love it. I could probably eat this every day. Mm-hmm. Now DoorDash still has the happy hour going on, but They haven't had any fast food in the stores for happy hour, so I'm like, okay. Now, I could have kept it under 20 bucks by not ordering the nuggets, but you have to get the spicy nuggets. Ten out of 10. Full flavor. Full of flavor. I wish they would keep this all year. Now, I think I mentioned this earlier. Typically doesn't come with pickles, but I always add pickles. If the burger doesn't come with pickles and there's an option to add pickles, I do. For sure. Oh, I'm just getting all messy. This hit the spot. I'm actually going to be making a recipe for my daughter and her boyfriend. She paid for it, so it won't be in the haul, but I'm going to record it for y'all. Amazing. That was delicious. Uh-oh, it's all gone. Let me get my peach. I have it ready. We got the Gold Peak peach tea. I don't like mixing them, like, you know, when that cup goes. Even though I just cleaned that one, I don't want to mix it. I don't want to mix the raspberry with the peach. Delicious too. I love the peach too. But yeah, that's about all that's been going on this past week since I talked to y'all last week. Oh, you guys have to try that easy sugar cookie fudge that I made. If you like sugar cookie and if you like fudge, it is so good. Delicious. Super easy to make. Love it. Still have some left. I told my daughter to take some to work with her today. Let people try it. I have a cookie recipe I want to make for you all. I need to get on it. So today I'm going to make that recipe for my daughter, but I'm still going to record it for you all so you all can see. It's just an easy recipe with a rotisserie chicken. You know I like my casseroles. But yeah, that is all that's been going on with me. And that's all I have for you guys today. I hope that you all have a great day and a great rest of your week, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, everyone.